Well, welcome to Woking Football Club, Louie.
Thank you.
Good to see you here today. You started off in football in the youth system at Millwall, is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Is that because you're a London boy?
Yeah, South London boy. So it's nice and local for me. I was there for about 5 or 6 years at Millwall Academy.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you went to Wimbledon?
Yeah, had a short little spell abroad. Went back to my mother's country, Cyprus, played a season there, and then came back to London and signed for AFC Wimbledon in League Two.
Right, and have you always been a forward?
Yeah, always been a striker. Played quite a lot on the wing as well, but mainly a centre forward.
Right, you're not one of these people who started off as a midfield player and scored a few goals and then thought, I'll go up front.
Nah, always liked playing up front. So
right.
Yeah.
You've spent the bulk of your career, although even though you're not that old, are you? You're only 26.
25, yeah.
25,
yeah.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
You spent the bulk of your career in clubs not all that far away from here, haven't you? In fact, Woking's probably one of the few you haven't played for, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a local club, not far from South London. Obviously, last club has been based in Essex, so it's nice to be back south.
And you've played for both Farnborough and Staines and Sutton and St Albans. And they probably are the ones you played the most matches for, if that's...
Yeah, so Staines... started at Staines when I came into the Conference South. Ended up getting bought by Farnborough. Transferred there just for half a season, then returned back to Staines. And then got bought by St Albans and had about a season and a half, 2 seasons there.
And you scored quite a lot of goals there, didn't you?
Yeah. Both seasons finished with over 25 goals in both seasons. So it was good, yeah.
And you won quite a few Player of the Year awards at St Albans as well, didn't you?
Yeah, won a few trophies there. It was a good club. I had a good time there, and enjoyed my football there as well. Yeah. But
when the time came to an end there, you moved on to Chelmsford in the same league.
Yeah, so it was in the same season. Chelmsford were going for the playoffs. They felt they needed a striker to have that last playoff push. St Albans had sort of just dropped out of it and weren't going to push for it. So I wanted to try and play as high as I could. I'd never done the whole playoffs before. So I chose to finish the season off at Chelmsford. I think I had about 10 games there, all in all. Finished with 9 goals, so it was another good little campaign until we lost.
6 in your first 5 games or 5 in your first 6 games?
6 in 5. It was just a shame we lost in the finals to Ebbsfleet.
To Ebbsfleet, in fact, yeah. Who ironically we're playing tomorrow night.
Yeah. So I haven't got good memories last time I was there. I need to make them better this time.
When you were at Chelmsford, was that with Matt Young? Was he there?
He was there. Yeah, he was in the squad. Yeah. He's good. He's a good youth player. He's come here and done really well. Yeah. So it's good to see.
Do you know any of the other working players at all?
I know Cookie, who's here on loan at the moment. Fabio lives just down the road from me.
Right.
And then a few of the other boys I've played against, like as a striker playing against Orlu. I've come into contact with a few of the boys. Jonathan Edwards was on loan at St Albans when I was there as well.
Oh right, so it's quite a small world then.
Yeah, exactly.
But you've been after Chelmsford. You started the season at Billericay.
Yeah. And
you've had you scored a few goals this season, but you just had a little loan spell at Kingstonian, haven't you? Yeah.
So enjoyed my time at Billericay. Still managed to score 16 or 17 goals this season. Just sort of as my development, I was playing out of position a lot of the time. So as I said, I'm a centre forward, but I was playing really deep midfield a lot of the time on the left as a left winger. So I went to Kingstonian just for 4 games just to get playing up front again. Scored 3 and 4. So it was good. Just enjoy playing up front.
So you're in good fettle, you're fit and ready to go.
Yeah. Can't wait to get started here.
So what sort of player are you? You say you're a centre forward. What's your strength? You're good in the air, holding the ball up?
I prefer playing facing towards the goal.
Yeah.
I don't like playing as much with my back to goal. I like link-up play. So around the box, I feel like I'm sharp. I feel like I've got good movement, early shots. All round really, I think the last season or two my game's developed, whereas before I'd always play just on the shoulder of defenders looking to get in behind. Sort of with age comes experience, and I've got that now. Sort of I can play, I'm more than comfortable playing with my back to goal, and I've got a bit better in the air as well.
Excellent. And for clarity, you're signing with Woking. Signing on, not it's not a loan deal. You are signing for the rest of this season.
Yeah, signing permanent. So managed to get out of my contract at Billericay, and completely committed to Woking. Want to push us up the table.
Excellent. And finally, I can't miss the opportunity to ask you about TV adverts.
Yeah.
As I said to you earlier, if anyone who Googles you, one of the first things they find out is that you've been Cristiano Ronaldo's body double in a number of TV adverts. Is that still going on, or is it coming in?
It does. It's hard when as football gets sort of more full time. It's quite hard to fly out to Spain or wherever the adverts may be for 5 or 6 days, but it's still something that I do little campaigns. A lot of the stuff with Nike and Sports on Screen in London, a little day here. Cookie worked for the same company. Yeah. So that's where we first met.
Right.
But yeah, had some really good experiences, met some really cool people. Obviously worked with Ronaldo himself. So.
How did you get that job in the first place?
When I was at AFC Wimbledon, there was a centre back there, Kingy, and he worked for the company. Mm-hmm. And he just asked me if it was something I'd be interested for. I always I ran quite funny when I was young. I had like a funny running technique, and they said it was like similar to Ronaldo, so he put me forward, and
he was a Rio Ferdinand.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. I ended up getting the call back. I've done, I don't know, probably close to 20 adverts for them. Right. Really, really good company, Sports on Screen. Andy Answer sort of leads that, and I had a really good time with them.
The thing that intrigues me most is I've read that Ronaldo's allowed to do all sorts of things for the camera, but there's some things he's not allowed to do, and that's where you step in. So what is it he's not allowed to do?
It might just be, he might come in for an hour, so the film company or Nike or whoever's shooting it, they've literally got an hour to get all the shots they want. So it might be a scene like a bicycle kick or a free kick, and you can imagine if he's just come from training, he'll give you 3 or 4 of them, and then that's it. If they don't get the perfect angles and stuff like that they want, that's when the double normally steps in, and you've got me for 3 or 4 days. Do you know what I mean? Right. They pay you to be out there, and that's sort of your job out there.
Okay, fascinating. Well, thanks very much for your time this afternoon. Once again, welcome to Woking Football Club, and let's hope you have a very successful rest of the season, score loads of goals, because that'll be good for us as well as good for you.
Yeah, that'll be great. Thank you.